So I will exit with a dance because I be loving my music. Okay. I have to always get my jig on, y'all. So anyway, oh my gosh, guys, it's been quite a while since I made a video. And a lot has changed in the world during this time that I've been incognito. I hope that all y'all are doing as well as you can be considering the circumstances. I feel like for me personally,
I have really taken this time that we've been in the house to really just do some reflecting and some personal. I was like, what is that behind my head? Because ain't in that black on the wall. Oh my gosh, y'all. Distraction. She distracts me. This hair. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh. This is the wig I'm supposed to be wearing. And I put this one on so I can curl this one on the video. And then I like this one so much, I didn't take it off. But I'm going to put this one back on though. But, ooh, y'all see that? Ooh. Anyway, distractions.
I actually have taken the time to just really reflect and to try to do some self-care. I feel like right now with so much going on, like it's really, really vital that you try to keep yourself as I don't know, as stable as possible. So anyway, I'm not about to ramble because rambling feel good sometimes. I'm sure y'all can understand. I actually just came on here real quick because I am trying to be more consistent in my posting on YouTube. And so today I was gonna briefly speak about the pros and cons of protective styling. Right now with so many people being at home and a lot of you guys are not having to go out and go to work anymore. People are working from home now. And so if you go a whole month, 2 months, and you don't go nowhere, I mean, a lot of people aren't doing anything to their hair, which I totally get it. Because honestly, like the first whole week, I'm lying, the first whole month of COVID-19, I had a bun in my hair and that was it. And not this hair, I wish it was this hair. But no, I wore a bun for like a whole month. I ain't go nowhere, I wasn't working. They shut my salon down. So I was like, all right, well, I'm not about to do my hair. So I know it's a lot of people that's on that boat, but while we are in the house and while we aren't going anywhere, and it may take a while for us to come out of this and like be on the other side of it and have somewhat of the normal life that we used to have back, still important to try to take care of your hair as much as you possibly can. So I was gonna talk about protective style and what that means, what some pros and cons are, because it's something that you can be doing at home right now to help maintain the health of your hair until we are back out and you able to just be slayed and in the salon or doing whatever it is that you do. So when I talk about protective styles, I am speaking more so of like braids, twists, sew-ins, wigs, of course, anything that you can do to your hair to cut back on things that cause it damage, like heat and stuff like that. Like anything that you can do to keep it from being damaged is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about a protective style, even like excessive detangling, stuff like that. And especially like for y'all naturals, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. When your hair is natural, sometimes depending on the curl, detangling it you can pop the ends of it. Like it can really create a situation where you can cause some damage to your hair. And fortunately, we are living in a society where you can pretty much, I mean, the world is your oyster when it comes to hair. Like, you can pretty much have any look that you want, period. Whether you want, I mean, and even with protective styles, you can have short protective styles, long, curly, straight. You can have color, like, you can just do whatever you want. So that is one thing that's really nice about it. This is some of the pros, some of the things that I appreciate, because I mean, you think about it, like, say for instance you just want to go long and do some highlights and your hair short, boom, you can get you a wig. Or say you want to go short and curly, you can get you a short curly crochet with, and I actually will pop in a picture of this particular style I'm talking about. But you can just do so many things with hair these days, and that's really a nice thing. And so regardless if you need something that's for work, you know, if you want to be classy, if you want to be, what that song say? I can't remember right now. Anyway, bougie. I ain't listen to it that much anyway. I like it a little bit, but you know, I ain't listen to it that much. Anyway, if you want to be a savage, that's what I was talking about. It's so sad. like, I literally could not remember what I was talking about. But yeah, if you want to have some little, I don't know, some purple curls, whatever floats your boat, like, you can do it. And that is a nice thing about protective styling. And even when it comes to like hair extensions, like, you can just do so many different things, and you don't have to worry about damaging your hair to do those things. And so I was talking about purple hair, but color is something that for a long time, like when I first got into the salon as a stylist, like, Black women had black hair. You might have some that had, I mean, when I say black, I don't mean jet black, but like dark brown, just natural color hair. And then if we got blonde hair, it would be like this orange. And mind y'all, I have to take it on back a little bit. I've been a stylist for almost 20 years. So you talking about the late 90s. I ain't gonna tell on myself. It was like the early 2000s, okay? The early 2000s when I started working in the salon. I mean, and you come in and she be like, oh, I want my hair blonde. That meant, I don't even know what to call that color, but it was terrible. And every blonde that I saw, I ain't gonna say every blonde, but the majority of Black women, that was it. Like, you had your natural black, and then you had this orange blonde. Now we can do so much, like, with color. And that, for me, I really keep it low key because I just do. But had color been a thing, like when I was a young stylist, oh, one of my best friends, she always like to tell me the story, like, oh, when I met you, you had this red hair. It was like fire engine red. Like, honey, that was not me. And I'm not knocking red hair. I'm not knocking no color hair if that's what you like. But she was like, yeah, your hair was so red. And I'm thinking, no, it was not. Like, because I've never been that girl, like, to just really wear those vibrant colors. Like, and even if I did, like, I'm going to put it on and I'm going to take it off. Like, that's not about to be my life. But that can be your life with protective styling and hair extensions. And so that makes me excited. Just the fact that you can keep your hair so much more healthy. I have clients, and one of them that comes to mind specifically, when she came to me, she was like, oh, I want to wear my natural hair one day. So now at this point, I've been doing her hair for probably almost 3 years, 2.5 years, something like that. And when she came, it was maybe, I don't know, maybe like mid, not quite shoulder length. When we would blow it out, but it was natural. And so for the last 2 years, she pretty much just wore lace wigs, and which means her natural hair, we kept it cornrowed and, you know, moisturized cornrow. That's been the routine. And so when COVID started and she couldn't get in the salon, we was like, okay, well, let's, you know, she was like, I made her like some glueless units, but still, like, for her to have to cornrow it herself and do all that, she was just like, you know what? I've been wanting to wear my natural hair, because right before COVID started, we had blew it out and it was long. And she was, it was like here. She was like, oh, she was like, I don't know if my hair ever been this long. I'm gonna try to wear it. So once COVID started, that was like a really legit reason for her to go ahead and try wearing her natural hair. And y'all, like, low-key, I'm scared because she was like one of my best wig customers, and I'm low-key kind of scared, like, she might not come back from the natural life. Like, I'm 100% for whatever anybody wants to do, whatever makes them comfortable. Like, it really, and I don't express I try not to express my personal opinion about what pisses me off. But as a hairstylist, I hate for people to force their opinion about what is the correct way to wear your hair on other people. That is a personal choice. You can't sit here and tell this other person, oh, you need to be natural. You can't sit here and tell somebody they need to be relaxed. I'm a stylist, and I'm not gonna tell you what you need to do until I know your situation. Like, I can't tell you based on what I think is right for me, because that's not me. I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to live with it. And that's one thing, like, people that be bashing people that be getting relaxers, y'all, I don't care if y'all come for me in the comments, that's fine. You cannot make somebody else be comfortable with what's comfortable for you. That's just not right. Like, I have done both. I've been natural, I've been relaxed, and trust me when I tell you, I had my reasons for being natural and I had my reasons for being relaxed. And I will switch up based on how I feel and my reasons. And that's it. And I don't know, like, that, it get under my skin, I guess y'all could tell, but I'm back. I'm gonna leave that alone. But for real, y'all let people live. Let people do what they want to their hair. You ain't gotta wear it. It's not your business. Like, for real. Okay? All right. So anyway, what I was saying about my client, one of the great things is that when you wear protective styles, it allows you to keep your hair moisturized, which is great. Like, for African American hair, if it ain't got no moisture, honey, it is gonna break. If it's dry and crunchy, it is gonna fall right onto the floor. So having that moisture in your hair is gonna prevent from the dryness and the breakage. And protective styles, I found, help do that. Whether it is cornrows, whether it is sew-ins, whether it is whatever protective style you choose. So some of the to reiterate some of the pros, the fact that you can have any style you want is the pro for me. The fact that you can have any color that you would like is a pro for me. Like, any color, that's exciting. Like, I'm about to come through with some colors though, for real. Like, I'd be a little bit shy about them colors, but I'm about to come through with them colors. And the fact that you can help your hair to stay healthy by doing protective styles and not putting so much hands, heat, all of that stuff into your hair. So now I want to talk about some of the cons of protective styling. And this one, as a hairstylist, it stands out to me a lot because, you know, I don't like dealing with it, but it is what it is. So once your hair is braided down, and this kind of really sticks out more so for, because when you got braids, like individual braids or stuff like that, it's easier to clean your scalp. But when you got a sew-in, bro, even when you got your wig, like, and I think I said this on a video before, one of my clients, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I don't even know what happened because I ain't ate none. One of my clients, she put me on because I used to hate to wash my hair. Now, going back to like why I chose to relax my hair, I'm super, super tender-headed. And so when I went natural and I started trying to comb my hair, I ain't about to be hurting just to comb my hair. For what? Like, I got enough real problems. I'm not about to hurt to comb my hair. Like, I ain't doing that. So she was like, girl, all you do is just wash your hair with them cornrows in. And I, at first, was like, I'm not doing that either. But I did it one time because I was like, I do not, like, taking your hair down, re-braiding it, doing all that, that's a lot. So, especially when I started wearing wigs all the time, I was like, yeah, I'm about to wash my hair with these cornrows in. Smartest thing I ever done. I wash it, and you have to wash it very thoroughly and rinse it very thoroughly so that you don't leave product on your scalp. But I would wash it and then get under the dryer and let it dry, and like my scalp be clean. I ain't have to sit here and do all this braiding. Ain't nobody gonna see how fuzzy they are under my wig anyway, so that does not matter. And yeah, go on with my life and save myself an hour and a half of pain and suffering that I don't want to deal with. So having dirty hair when you have protective styles is a downside that I know can be an issue. In all honesty, you should wash your hair every week. Do people do that? No, they do not. Some do. Do I do that? During COVID, I watch it every week, but realistically, like, no, every other week, yeah, I have to. If I'm working out consistently, then I have to wash it every week because of sweat, But in reality, people don't wash their hair or shampoo their hair as often as they should. And so when you got this sew-in, and this is really what I'm talking about more so when I talk about this, unless you come into the salon to get it washed, it's hard to get in there and really clean your scalp the way that it needs to be cleaned. So not having the clean scalp is a downside. Another downside is the time that it takes to get these styles. A lot of these styles take some upfront time you have to invest in getting them done. Obviously, braids take a while, maybe a little bit longer than what you want to spend. But on the flip side, then you ain't got to comb your hair for, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. 8 weeks, Cap. I don't know. Some of y'all be stretching it, but I say 8 weeks is a good time to go without, in between your styles. 8 weeks is a good time frame. That's just my personal opinion. After 8 weeks, you need to take that out and do something else. Even if you get the same thing, you just need to take it out, thoroughly clean it, let it breathe for a minute, and then you can go back to what it is that you want to do. Another thing that stands out to me that sometimes is an issue, and this is something I hear clients talk about, especially if they are new to protective styling. A lot of times, if you're gonna have your hair in for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and it's been braided down, whether it's crochets, whatever, and you take it out and you start combing hair, and you be like, what? Why? And then you have like this whole little ball of hair, and you be like, what? And especially if you are older, because women, y'all have to understand, this is something that I'm learning because I'm getting older, and that I share with my clients very openly, especially because we're aging together. And so as we age, our bodies change, and I will be talking a lot more about that on my channel because I'm having some personal things that are going on that some of you could benefit from. It's not a lot of people that come on here and talk about aging. It is, but I'm just gonna tell you what's happening to me because I wish somebody would told me. But anyway, your hair changes. And so like when I hit 35, my body started to change in certain ways, and my hair started to change in other ways. And I honestly started to lose hair, not like bald spot lose hair, but my hair started to thin. It wasn't as thick and full as it was. And I have never had like a super thick amount of hair, but I would say I probably lost maybe 20% of my hair between age 35 and the wonderful age that I am now, that I will remain. I'm just kidding, I'm 40. So between 35 and 40, yeah, I've lost hair. And so, for somebody who got a protective style, y'all gotta work with me because I would get off topic real quick, but I'm gonna come back though. Got me some notes so I can reel it back in. But when you comb your hair out and it's been up for 8 weeks, and all of a sudden you got all this hair, you be like, what is going on? This is not protecting my hair. You have to remember that you lose anywhere from 50 to 100, 125 hairs a day naturally. That's been going on your whole life. So now on top of that, if you add the fact that maybe you're a little bit older, maybe you're over 30, over 35, maybe your body is changing, that can be a little bit unsettling for somebody who hasn't had that experience before. So it's just something to keep in mind that can be a little, it can kind of catch you off guard, especially if you are new to protective styling, if you're new to wigs and sew-ins and braids or whatever it is. My last thing that I'm super passionate about, I be passionate about some stuff. I be trying not to have no passion, I can't help it. But my last thing, y'all, if y'all do get these protective styles, there is a way to get them and get them safely. But please, 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 don't have nobody snatching up your edges to death. Like, having your hair braided so tight that your head hurt, or that you got bumps right here. And I ain't gonna sit here and act like I ain't never did it before, because I have, to myself, to my clients, and it's something that I learned. Okay, this is not necessary, and your hairstyle can last just as long without the excessive amount of tension that some of us be getting on these edges. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something, y'all lose them edges, they hard to get back. They not impossible. Sometimes it just depends on how much damage you do. But I mean, I'm sure all of y'all have seen women where, bro, like, that wig fly back, she ain't got no edges. Look, I got some edges. But anyway, you gotta be gentle with them edges. Like, you cannot be braiding it so tight or pulling things or stitching or like, hair can be done in a beautiful way without ripping your edges out. And so when y'all sit in somebody's chair, if it feel tight, and me, like, I used to go to this lady to get my hair braided, like, and I'll tell her, this was back when people was wearing micro braids. I feel like micro braids, that was like the beginning of edges being toe up. And I'm sure it wasn't, but that's just when I started to notice it. But like, this lady, she would just, I said, look, when you get to my edges, make them a little bit bigger and pretty loose. I'll come back and get them done over in 3 weeks if I have to, but I want them edges to be there when I take these braids out. So, and that's something that it's just, once you lose them, y'all, it's hard. And even if you just get that, if it get thin, it's just, you want your hair to still be healthy after any hairstyle that you get. So, being mild when handling the edges and then taking a break. That's, like I said before, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. I have a client, and I hope she don't see this and feel like I'm picking on her, because I'm not. But it's just an experience that I've had, and it's just things that I've seen that I want to share with y'all, so that maybe y'all don't have to deal with it. So a lot of times when you get crochets, it depends on what style you get, but if they're longer, you want to pull them up a lot. Well, if you pull these crochets up every day, so you already got the hair braided down to put the crochets on, and then on top of that, you're pulling it up in a ponytail, and maybe you pulling that ponytail tight. Do you realize how much tension you putting on your edges? And so when you get ready to take it out, I mean, where your edges at? Because they done slid all the way back here. So you just have to really think about, like, I'm getting off the edges wagon. I'm getting off. Because I'll stay on there for a long time. But after 6 weeks, 8 weeks, take it out. Let your hair breathe. Let them edges rest before you go right back in. Don't take them out and then go the next day and get some more, put right back in. Like, let your edges, just give them a week. Give them a week to, I mean, now, if you don't care, you don't want no edges and it don't matter, hey, knock yourself out. But just, I don't know, be kind to your hair so it'll be kind to you. Like, I'm such an advocate for healthy hair. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I know everything, because I don't care if I have been doing hair for a long time. I'm still learning every day. And just the things that I learned, like, I just wanna come and share them with y'all, like, cause it's just simple. It's just little simple things you can do that can make your hair, your life easier. So anyway, regardless of whatever you decide to do with your hair, and as far as like your protective styles, just be kind to it. And you obviously have to figure out what works for you, what's right for you, because what may work for you may not work for the next person. But yeah, those are pretty much my thoughts. What kind of protective styles do you guys like to wear? What other pros have you found in the styles that you wear? What other cons? Like, please share. Somebody tell me something exciting, something good, something bad, whatever you feel like getting off your chest is fine. But anyway, this was fun. I'm excited. Like, I'm really finna try to show up on here, y'all. Like, I'd be so nervous in the beginning, but then I don't know. I kind of had to stop worrying about what people think, because at the end of the day, only person gotta take care of me is me. So, you know, y'all, come on here, comment, like, subscribe, be my friend on Instagram. My Instagram is IM_Monica Nicole. Yeah, I can't think of nothing else. Like, I feel like I'm supposed to tell y'all something else. Hit the bell for notifications, cause yeah, I'm gonna try to show up and come on here and make some videos. Like, low-key just enjoyed myself, and I don't want this video to end, but I have absolutely nothing else to tell y'all at this moment that I can think of. So I will exit with a dance, cause I be loving my music. Oh, I'm gonna leave that alone too. Love y'all. Have a good day.
Oh, I thought of something. Oh, so I just want to tell y'all about this hair. Because I told y'all about that wig. Didn't I? Not really. Okay, so let me tell y'all about this. I mean, I'm on here. I might as well, you know, talk a little bit about my stuff. So this hair is raw Cambodian. This is 2 bundles and a closure. And it actually was 12 and 14 inch. And then I cut it because, I don't know, I wanted it cut. So, yeah, that stuff right there. Ooh, look at that. And it's actually, I need to wash it, but yeah, this is my wig I be wearing on the daily because it's nice and cool. It ain't too long. But yeah, that's pretty hair. She just be. I'm gonna show up on here with this on one day. And then somebody gonna be like, oh, what kind of hair is that? Okay, so that's that. And then I was just gonna tell you about this wig that I have on. Oh, this is, excuse me, I'm so sorry. This is Brazilian hair, and this is our loose wave. And I actually went in and put some color in her, so you know she got a little Beyonce vibe going on, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I just went in and put some highlights, and let me turn around so y'all can see her, cause she cute. And I'm in my salon chair, so hopefully y'all don't. But yeah, oh, y'all can't even see it. Oh wait, let me go. Okay, yeah, there she go. So pretty. Yeah, I forgot I had this wig. I mean, I didn't forget. I just forgot she was so cute. She was in the closet, and I had to put it on real quick to curl another wig, and I was gonna hop on Instagram, and I was like, oh, she is hot. Like, she made me feel like I'm on vacation. So anyway, this is Brazilian loose wave hair from my online store at IamMonicaNicole.com. And anyway, yeah, I just lightened it and just did a little, this is a natural wave. I just put a little color on it and let it roll. Usually I have a curl. I think the reason why I really like it so much is because I have not, I had it ever worn it with the natural wave with the color, and I like that together. I wore it with the color curled, but I never wore it with the color with the natural wave. So that gives me all kind of life. So yeah, I know it was something I meant to tell y'all before I ended my video. So this is just a little, you know, PS at the end of my letter. I love y'all, and I'm gonna see y'all later.